It's a famous run. The Kangaroos etched their names into Australian sporting history. Their record-winning streak extends to 27, 2 years undefeated. The longest winning run in VFL, AFL, AFLW history. Congratulations to the North Melbourne Kangaroos, Tasmanian Football Club. They are the first team to claim back-to-back premierships in the first decade of women's footy. Last year they won by 30 points. This year they made it 40 points. The final score 9-2-56 to Brisbane 2-4-16. Riddell with 39 disposals. Ailish Sheeran 28-2 and Jazzy Garner 27-1. Isabel Dawes gave her absolute all. 31 disposals, Conway with 21, and for Craig Starcevich, the reality is he's just lost his 5th AFLW Grand Final after winning to Ruby Slisher and Daniel Harford. It was an absolute mauling, a monstering in the end that not many of us saw coming.
Well, not by that margin in the end. They were brilliant, the Kangaroos, all night long, and they deserve their win. They've been brilliant for 2 years, and they've been the dominant force there. The mark that everyone's trying to match up to and learn to get to that level. We've talked about it all year long in the last 2 years. They deserve this. They are a clinical team. They are a passionate team. They're a committed team. They're a competitive team. They're a team you'd love to coach. Like if you're Darren Crockett sitting there, this is great fun. This team is so good, and they met the match tonight with a really physical team from Brisbane who went over the line a few times, which you touched on, Rubes, but they were able to push it back in their face and say this is how good we are.
I just think they have such a clear identity. They know what they're about on field, off field. They know what their teammates are about. Better than anybody else in the league, clearly, but their ability to play different game styles. When the game's hectic in the first 15 minutes of the game and Brisbane are really coming at them and they really have the first blow, Brisbane, they're able to steady the ship and then they're able to control. When Brisbane boil over, they know how to continue that momentum so that it plays into their favour. We see Belle Dawes there devastated in the background, and I mean, as she would be, she tried her absolute heart out. 31 disposals and a behind. She had an opportunity to get on the scoreboard, 8 tackles. She did everything she possibly could have, Belle Dawes, but couldn't make it happen, unfortunately, for the Brisbane Lions, and for the Roos, just too good. Too good.
So good. The midfield, they talked about it through the coverage, Riddell, Garner and Sheeran, and they had 90 disposals between them, 3 goals. It's tough to stop.
Yeah.
It's tough to stop. So that's the basis, that's the foundation of the game. Everyone talks about their back 6 and the back 5, plus their spare defender, the back 6, and the way they structure up. They've been enormous in the way they've set this game up defensively all through this Darren Crockett campaign and regime, and that gives them a chance to do everything else on the back of that and play forward with that. So, fantastic performance, disciplined, structured, committed, competitive, a brilliant football team.
Total football, wasn't it?
Yep.
Complete and utter total football, completely in control, in sync and in flow.
Yep.
Who's your best on ground? We're about to hear from the post-match celebration. Stick with us here on Fox Footy Live tonight because we'll take you all the way through it. Who was best on ground? For
me, the game was over at half-time. Ailish Sheeran had 15-2. There's your best on ground for the grand final.
And what a remarkable story if that is the case, Ruby. A two-time All-Australian defender like yourself at Richmond before crossing over to Arden Street in the off-season, and a few eyebrows raised when the Premiers pick up a two-time All-Australian. And she had that nasty hamstring injury. She did it in the warm-up in Tassie against the Swans going back about 6 weeks ago, and they weren't quite sure whether she was able to get back in time. Wow, what an opening half performance. She really did set it up.
Well, you said at half. It was over at half-time, wasn't it? And just her ability to break that game open. You see her standing up in tackles, driving through, 2 goals as well to add to her 28 disposals. So she really was that spark plug to start the game that just gave them the energy that steadied the ship when Brisbane were coming as well. But as you said, I mean, for Ash Riddell, it's going to be pretty stiff to have 39 disposals and not be best on ground. That's probably unheard of, right? But if we're talking point of the game that was a real game changer, Ailish Sheeran was that.
OK, let's get down amid the celebrations is Lauren Wood.
Thanks, Kel. And with 2 of the superstars of this outfit, Ash Riddell and Emma Carney. Ash, back to back. It sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it sounds pretty nice. It's, pretty overwhelming, but the group was amazing. So good.
It was such a big week, wasn't it? And accolades all round, but it really was just all about this 2 hours, wasn't it?
Absolutely, and that's where we come alive, I suppose. All the stuff during the week, we don't really care too much about the media stuff. We just love playing footy together, and making the most of this 2 hours spent together was remarkable. The girls did so well.
They threw everything at you.
Absolutely. We respect Brisbane so much. They've been so good since the inception of the competition, and they were amazing. And, yeah, credit to our team. We kept peppering away at them and eventually got the chockies.
Is this one next to you always this much of a sook? She's been in the thick of it in there. The tears are well and truly flowing.
Oh, she's a remarkable football player. I think she's one of the players that I admired when I came to North Melbourne, and we respect her so much as a leader, and she's done so much for this football club. She can have as many tears as she wants because, yeah, she's been a remarkable player for our football club.
Carnes, did you expect to be this emotional? As I say, you've been in there hugging and the tears are flowing like a river.
Yeah, no, I think it's just like teammates like Flash, Nicole Bresnahan, Mia King, like been with us for so long and unfortunately missed through injury, and like they're just your closest mates and you just feel for them. But then you're just so happy for everyone else in the football club. But yeah, obviously it's tough for them, but they're just as happy. But yeah, it's probably where the tears are coming from.
How does it feel for you? I mean, back-to-back's one thing, but you're now a 3-time AFLW premiership player. I mean, there's not many of those. It's a pretty incredible feat.
Yeah, no, it's pretty special. You're just so lucky with the football clubs that you land at, and you know, North have always looked after our program, looked after me. You know, this one missed out on 2 drafts, and look at it now, best and fairest, league best and fairest. So the care and support that they show us as a team has really benefited me. So yeah, 3 times is pretty special.
It's always the players that earn the accolades in moments like this, but you had an incredible moment with your coach, Darren Crocker, who's just been incredible for this program. There's been so much said about him, but what does he mean to you?
Oh, yeah, he's just been awesome. He's probably my biggest football influence outside of my parents and family. The love and care that he's shown us as a group, me, I've had tough conversations with him. He's really helped with my leadership, but more importantly, he's helped me as a footballer, and I've learnt so much. And once I finish playing, like I do want to get into coaching, and it's a big part of the reason is him.
I know you've had a lot to weigh up this week, and this hardly feels like the moment to ask you, but I've got to do it. Do you think this could be it, or is I guess the success make you even hungrier for more?
It's a little bit easier when there's success. You know, people like Mia and Flash missing out, you sort of want to go around again and play with them again. So a little bit to weigh up, but yeah, pretty confident that I'll sign them on the dotted line at some stage.
How will you
Can't keep her away, trust me.
I'm sure you'll do your best to hang on to it, but you've got to get back into the celebrations. How will you party? You've done this before.
Yeah, it'll be
The best at it.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this moment, so no, should be good. I'm looking forward to it.
There you go. Get in there and celebrate. She might not be at school on Monday, but she's got a pretty good excuse.
Great stuff, Loz.